Yeah, oxygen absorbers are strictly to make it a vacuum, like I've got some here, to make it a vacuum seal. Oh, oh,
See,
how's,
this is the problem.
how is that for live? Okay, I'm a little bit rusty. How's that? Is that better? I just sat there talking to myself because I had myself muted. So, yeah, great start. Anyway, how's it going? Blue Collar Homestead, man, I need to get over to your channel because I want to know what this tank business is. What this anyone else watching this either now or later, head over to Blue Collar Homestead. Not right now because this is me time. But Blue Collar Homestead are up to something and it's all about a tank. So yeah, we need to check that out, everybody. I need to check it out. I'm a bit slow, and yeah, make sure you all check it out too. Cheers. Um, this is just actually, what is this? Excuse me as I crunch ice. So just for anybody watching, wondering what's going on, this is just a test live stream. It's been a while, so I'm trying to get my camera and all my audio and stuff all back together and stuff like that, and yeah, all my settings because I had a few things change. I had different cameras and stuff like that. So oh, you're welcome for the shout out anytime, of course. Um, yeah, so I'm just trying to see as I sniffle along here, and all right, looks like I've got my chat on the screen on just there, so that works. Yeah, so look, I'm just going to bumble around for a little while, and this quite possibly could be the most boring live stream ever. So yeah, I guess I'll just eventually delete it anyway if nothing eventuates. But yeah, really good to see you here, guys. Yeah, I'm just trying to look at all these different tabs that I've got going on my screen at the moment and trying to remember how to do everything. If I go across to this and if I scroll, you can't see any of this, of course, but oh, you like my hat? That's my. Yep, I really do talk to. Yeah, what is it? Yep, I'm trying to look at the screen as I'm reading it. Yep, I talk to chickens. Yeah, thanks. I still have my Atari hat close by. Never go far without my Atari hat. Oh, and my straw hat for outside finally carked it. I don't know if people say that overseas, carked it, but we say cark it as in like kaput, gone, gonzies. So yeah, I'll be christening a new straw hat, which I've got over here in one of my next outdoor videos. Okay, let's. So it looks like Streamlabs is working. Join and become a member. Blah blah blah. And okay, all right. So it looks like Streamlabs not banning people and kicking people out of the chat. So that's a good thing. I had issues last time. I think it was last time I used it where I was having all pop-ups and classical music and dinosaurs getting stuck on the screen and you name it, all crazy kinds of things. It was just nuts. And I'm just going to adjust my camera while I'm here. Just how's that? Come back to focus. Oh, that's it. My headphones finally died, so I'm now wired in. The wireless connectivity does not work, so yeah, got to wire myself to the old PC now. All right, so I'm just like I said, this is all very much just experimenting today and checking out what's going on. What is it? It's 2:15 in the morning here on Thursday. Is it Thursday here? I don't know what day it is. Thursday. Thursday, February 2nd, 2023, 2:17 a.m. So I have absolutely no chance of my fellow Aussies popping on and saying g'day. And yeah, it's going to be what's it now? 2 a.m. I guess it's maybe mid-morning Eastern USA and early morning. No, hang on. Yeah, maybe mid-morning Eastern USA and early morning Western USA. I think that's right. And UK time, it will be, what will it be UK time? I think it'll be overnight UK time. It'll be, oh man, it's too late at night, too early in the morning to try and think of all that stuff. The joys of having international friendships and friends and trying to remember where everybody is in all their different parts of the world and what time it is for them. All right, let's have a look at some of these settings while we're here. West Tennessee's covered in ice. Oh, okay. Not like here. We're in the middle of summer here, and I've got the fan going at the moment at 2 o'clock in the morning. So, how are you guys going with the ice and everything? Are you okay over there? Because I was just looking. There was a cold snap that came down from Canada. I think it was that hit a few people and it got a bit hairy out there. And then there's been just all kinds of crazy weather in that part of the world. But yeah, like I said, summer here, so we're probably averaging mid to high 90s at the moment. Had a week of 100s a week or so ago, which just really was not nice at all. So yeah, I'm just being patient and waiting for summer to get out of the way. And yeah, g'day Teresa, good to see you here. Thanks for dropping by. West Tennessee is not moving. Okay. And blue collar, we're okay. Been stuck at the homestead since Monday afternoon. Travel's not recommended. Yeah, okay. Well, oh man, be safe out there. Do you guys have chains for your tires? Like how common is like icy roads and stuff like that where you are? Because yeah, I'm lost with all the different places and how bad it gets in all the different states over there. Just going to adjust my camera for a minute. I've got the camera blue tacked to the top of. I've got a monitor here, and then I've got a monitor up here where I'm reading chat, and I've got my camera blue tacked, and I guess the blue tack's getting warm, and it's slipping. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay. Hey, Leanne's here. G'day, Leanne. Good to see you, mate. Okay, we're okay. Been stuck. Yep, no chains. Everything just shuts down. Yeah, okay. And Teresa's in the lower quarter of, is that Decatur County? Tuba Chat. Kevin, g'day, mate. No, long time no see, Kevin. Actually, Kevin, I was actually watching some of your live stream on the weekend. A couple of days ago, I was just sitting back and chilling when you were, was it the convoy? I think it's called. So yeah, good to see you, Kevin. Tuba Chat, anyone, just in case you wondered who I was talking to, that was Kevin. Really no need for everything, just shut down schools, public government, all the above. Okay, well, man, you guys be safe over there with that weather because yeah, we don't have the extreme cold weather in most of Australia that you guys have overseas. I'm in Victoria, the southernmost state on the mainland of Australia. Tasmania is our island state down below us. They're closer to Antarctica, so they'll get snow and cold weather in winter and stuff like that. But yeah, we don't get extreme cold like some of you guys over there. It's crazy. I've got to adjust this camera again. I'm slowly slipping upwards. Like I said, this wasn't a planned live stream, so I'm not really prepared for all my settings. The Gypsy the Vanilla Gorilla, g'day guys. Thanks for dropping by. You've been playing with remote control cars lately. Yeah, so yeah, Kevin was saying that he's Kevin at Tuba Chat. He's been chasing some newsworthy content for his personal channel. Oh, it's a pleasure, Kevin. And we're looking at so everyone's saying g'day. Look who's in the house. It's the Mod Father. Jesse and Lisa, g'day guys. Yeah, totally unplanned. Oh, Graphic Branch Homestead's here. G'day, mate. Good to see you. You are killing it with the quail. Good on you, man. Well done. Excuse my sniffling. Oh, Lisa Clovy's here. Hi, Lisa, who's at work. Oh man. Yeah, so for everybody coming in, totally unplanned. I was just sitting here at 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock in the morning, just messing with things, and I had a couple of people message me privately, sort of saying, "Where have you been?" and stuff like that, and how things going. So, as some of you know, I've had a bit of a rough trot with rats and rodents eating all my orchard and my veggies, and my girl passing away. For anyone that just heard that, girl was a chicken, a companion chicken of mine. So yeah, I've not been about as much as I have been. So I thought I'd get sort of playing around with all my gear and everything, and I needed to go live now while there was not many people around, just to see how my settings are going and if the camera's still working, because the camera actually stopped working late last year when I was streaming. But it's clearly working right now, and thanks everyone for being here in their 30-degree weather Teresa's got. Obviously, we're talking Fahrenheit with everybody here being overseas. I'm a Celsius person being here in Australia. So I'm just going to keep on reading chat. Forgive me if I'm missing something. Thanks, Leanne. Thank you very much. Like I said, I wasn't planning on being live, but my camera's slipping again, as you can see. I'm totally not set up properly. Hang on. Let's squish blue tack into the top of my monitor. I assume you guys have blue tack over there as well. I think blue tack's an American thing. You know, the blue putty that you get strips and you roll it up and you stick posters all over your walls and everything. That's what I've got my camera stuck to my monitor with at the moment. So yeah, look, yeah, I've had a bit of a rough trot, but it's time to, you know, pick things up and get moving on with things. And it's a whole new year and all that sort of thing. It's already February. So yeah, I must see if all this stuff works so I can start using it again and start making new content, new videos. Luckily for me, I've got a little bit of content that I recorded last year as backup. So I've got a few recipes. In fact, I've got a video. Thank you, Leanne. I've got a video coming out in a couple of hours, maybe in about 5-6 hours. A cooking video that I filmed last year. So yeah, it was pretty good to be able to have some content as backup and keep my channel going while I sort of took time away and yeah, got myself sorted. But yeah, hey Jen, good to see you, Jen. Welcome. But yeah, I should be oh, thank you. Sorry, I'm just trying to keep up with chat at the same time while trying to talk to everyone. And thank you very much for the kind words, everybody. Yeah, so MV Heritage Arms, g'day guys. Assume it's Michael behind the wheel there. G'day, mate. It's good to see you guys. Excuse the sniffles, usual story. Yeah, I was planning on going to bed, so I haven't taken a hay fever tablet. So yeah, you must endure my sniffling here at 2 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, here we go. Whoops, my stream just cycled, but it looks like I'm okay. So sticky tack, poster putty, white color wall putty, sticky tack for wall hanging. Okay, there you go. Yeah, so yeah, we have what we call blue tack here, and yeah, you buy the strips, and yeah, I think I already said it. Yeah, basically make little balls, and you can stick posters to walls and everything. So that's what my camera is currently mounted to. It's working so far. Yeah, Leanne, used to my hay fever problems. Yeah, it's just something I just live with out here, unfortunately. That's the way it goes. Oh, Whispers from the Dark. Hi, how are you? So good to see you. Unplanned live stream. Sorry, no warning for anybody. And you're cold frozen North Texas too. Man, so many of you guys are copping it. I even saw I've gone blank now, but yeah, there's someone else in Texas that put up a photo of snow in their yard. They don't normally get snow where they are, but they had a light dusting of snow. Excuse me while I have a cold drink. Oh, that's good. I've got this we have a brand here in Australia, Sweps. I don't think you'd have it overseas. And it's a zero sugar brown cream soda. There. Oh, there. So yeah, I was finishing my evening off with a brown cream soda on ice. Really good stuff. And back when I was a kid, sugar-free things used to taste terrible. They were so bad. And I mean, they're probably not the greatest thing anyway because of the stuff they put in them, but it's better than the full-strength sugary stuff. And these days, I can actually make them taste like the original. So cheers. Hope I haven't missed anybody. Again, oh, you had that brand. Okay. Ah, cool. Yeah, so look, thanks for being here, everybody. It's just making sure everything works and trying to get back into the swing of things. I don't know. Maybe can I give you an update? What's an update? Like I said, I've got a cooking video coming out in about 6 hours. And hey, Jill. G'day, Jill. Jill, I was welcome. Everybody, Jill is from Western Australia. Jill, I was just saying about 5 minutes ago that I'm pretty much going to be talking to myself. There'll be no Aussies because everyone's in bed. And if I'm lucky, I might catch a few of my overseas friends that are sort of getting up. And hey, good to see you, Jill. Good to see you waving the flag over there in Western Australia. I did not think about the time difference with us and WA and how, you know, you can obviously still be up late. Yeah. Oh, Teresa, you lost me. I did see on my replay up here that my screen cycled, so I don't know whether I dropped out for a minute. Yeah. So anyway, I was actually I was going through seeds earlier. Sorry, I'm reaching off camera, trying to grab my box of stuff because, like I said, Jill, this is totally unplanned, and I'm not ready. I have nothing to, no schedule here, no, I don't know. I'm just had to test a few things out, but yeah. So as I try and reach over here, I was going through all my different seeds. My seed storage is out of control. I like to get my seeds and store them vac sealed, airtight. And at the moment, I've just got stuff everywhere. Like it's summer here in Australia, so I've got pumpkins and sunflower seeds and oh, what's this? This is, I think that's spring onions that I harvest, seeds that I harvest here. Trish, g'day, Trish. Good to see you, Trish. Oh, Scott, happy birthday, mate. I'm so sorry, everybody rambling with the brooms. Scott had his birthday. If I get it correctly, because of the time zone, it would have been yesterday. Oh, I'm trying to get my dates right. I think, let's say 2 days ago, it was Scott's birthday, everybody, rambling with the brooms. You know what? In fact, Scott, let's do this for you, mate. Let's. Oh, I haven't done this in ages. Hang on. Here we go. Everybody, let me. Sunday. There you go. Sunday. Really? It was Sunday? I thought it was Monday. Which, no, Tuesday. Hang on. I think you would know your own birthday better than me, Scott. Sorry, mate. I know that you and I think Rochelle has her birthday around the same day. Anyway, let me play this for you, Scott. There we go. And I'm not muted anymore. No, I'm not. Sorry, my headphones completely went out and I didn't know what was going on just then. Yeah, so happy birthday, mate. And yeah, look, I've been off the radar, Scott, a bit lately, but I did see that you got together with Jesse and Lisa and we're in New Orleans. And you know what? Actually, Scott, I saw your Instagram post earlier tonight and I saw you mention Six. My wife and most of my kids are absolutely crazy about Six, the original stage play from the UK version. They've got the soundtrack and everything. And they've already been to the Australian version of the show a bunch of times. And I saw, Scott, that you mentioned. Yeah, and I saw, Scott, that you mentioned that you went to Six. I guess Broadway. Absolutely amazing. I'm not into it as much as my wife and kids, but the soundtrack is awesome. I'm just in my head, Scott. I'm like going, oh, off with his head and all that sort of stuff now in my head. It's just, I hear the songs from Six so much for my wife and my kids. Sorry, everybody, getting carried away talking about stage musicals there. That's where I need Danny from Wicked Awesome Gardening to be here. She'd know all about it. Excuse my sniffling. And g'day Ginger and Blue's here. G'day Blue. For everybody coming in, excuse my sniffling. Totally spur of the moment. Yeah, I'm just trying to get all my stuff working again, and I figured I'd sneak on in the middle of the night at it's 25 to 3 in the morning here, and try to get a couple of things done with it live while there wasn't that many people around. so I don't make a goose of myself in front of in front of thousands of people, because I get thousands of people in my live streams. Not yeah, so now, not for nothing homestead timing, chilly. For everybody, there's a, oh, help me out here, guys. So I just went blank. I was just looking at the time that Jill put on the screen in chat then, that it's 11:35, and I just went totally blank, Jill. I was trying to think how, but of course you're in WA. I was just saying that. Oh, g'day, Karen. Sorry if you came in earlier. I've totally missed it. Yes, Karen, the mouse problem. Thank you for asking. It's still they're onto my tomatoes now. I've got 2 garden beds of tomatoes, and I've pretty much lost everything from one garden bed. I'm going to rip out my corn tomorrow. I'm just not going to bother anymore with the corn. I've given up on that. Unfortunately, my orchard was hit pretty hard. I lost 100% of my cherries, 100% of my apricots. They've probably wiped out half of the peaches. I think I've got 3 pears from 2 trees left. Apples, they've moved on to the apples. I've probably got maybe, I don't know, maybe 3/4 of my apples still on the trees at the moment. For anyone not familiar, it's summer here. Yeah, mate, it's mice and rats. Long story short, I think we had pretty major flooding here, pretty severe flooding in the region, and we were okay, luckily. But I think what's happened is the mice in all, it was really bad flooding, widespread around this top part of the state. So I'm assuming the rats and the mice have moved from the fields and the farms and you name it, trying to find dry places with food. And unfortunately for us, well, fortunately for us, we weren't flooded, but we were surrounded. And I guess they've all found my place and my neighbors, and with the orchard and all the veggies and stuff like here, it's, I've never seen anything like it ever. It's crazy just to go out and find so much damaged fruit and vegetables. It's really disheartening. It really beat me up for a while because I was so excited for our spring and summer here and everything that was growing. So yeah, I am working on it. I'm trying, so I'm not giving up. Charles, g'day, mate. It's good to see you, Charles. I did want to go back to, sorry, I cut off very quickly. I wanted to mention the chili. I'm just scrolling back through chat. So I'm pretty sure. Well, no, hang on. I'm scrolling. Forgive me, everybody. Chili Smackdown 2023. Thank you, Leanne, for dropping that link. The Chili Smackdown 2023 has just started, everybody. So in the month of February, not for nothing. Oh, sorry. What happened there? Oh, you couldn't see that. It was my other screen. Not for nothing Homestead and Kettle Kitchen hosting the Great Chili Smackdown 2023. So I think I just watched Ginger's video earlier, and I'm pretty sure she said 33 contributors are going to be cooking chili, including moi. And I know Leanne is, and I think Blue is as well. Sorry, Blue Self-Reliance, in case anyone's wondering what I was saying. And Leanne from Mennonite Farmhouse is also in chat. And yeah, we're all going to be cooking a chili so every single day. And what you can do is watch all those videos in full and leave a meaningful comment, and you could possibly be winning a prize donated to the collaboration, and that goes through the entire month of February. Excuse me, I'm just going to have a drink. getting a little whatever here of the hay fever. Oh, some New Mexico green chili. Oh, hello. Oh, excuse me. And Blue has been eating it all day. Chili, you did your chili, you cooked it today, Blue. All right, so Scott's sleeping, rambling to the brooms. Scott, thanks again, mate, for dropping in. And I'm not sure what stage you are with your trip. I assume it sounds like you must be in New York if you're talking about Broadway and 6. Safe travels, Scott. Charles will be making some chili next week or this week. Nice, Charles. It'll clear my sinuses out. Oh, I'll tell you what, I need it right now. I could feel like the hay fever. I'm just starting to all get stuffy and everything now in my nose. So, oh, you're home, Scott. All right, good stuff, mate. You take care, Scott. And yeah, if I'm around, I might see you later on tonight, today. You know what I mean. Thanks, Scott. Chili sounds really good right now. It's freezing here. Yeah, Trish. So many people are getting the cold weather, and it's just so funny where I'm the absolute opposite, where it's 2:45 in the morning, and I've got the fan blowing on me right here because it's so warm over here. Sliding door open. It's no cold issues here with weather, that's for sure. Oh, okay. So Scott was saying 6 was on the cruise ship. Fantastic. Half your luck. Radio Jonesy, how are you, mate? Yeah, I thought it was my best way of trying to avoid you. I'm just avoiding you. I'm sorry, and you caught me out. Sprung. Good to see you, mate. Was not expecting to see you at almost 3:00 in the morning. All right, Jill, you're off to bed. Jill, please look after yourself, Jill. 3 weeks post-op. Thank you so much, Jill, and thanks for dropping in. That was a really good surprise. I was not expecting any Aussies tonight, Jill. So yeah, thank you so much. And yeah, I'll definitely be catching you in the future. So yeah, just look after yourself, please, Jill. Yeah, Jonesy, totally unplanned. I'm just trying to get all my stuff back together because my webcam stopped working late last year, and you name it, all sorts of things. So I thought I'd just sneak on overnight and do a bit of a test run and get things going and stuff like that, and see how things go. But your spidey senses were tingling. Excuse me while I have another drink. I'll tell you what, Jonesy, if you haven't tried this stuff, it's fantastic, mate. Schweppes always do great stuff, but this is the zero sugar brown cream soda. Oh, it's good gear. Really good. Little Ridge Farm. Howdy. G'day. I was just explaining to everybody, totally spur of the moment, live stream. I have nothing planned here. I'm just making sure things work and trying to set myself up for what I actually do a proper live stream. Thank you, Ginger. Excuse me. Okay. Now, Ra's here. I was about to sneeze. Ra, it's good to see you. I haven't seen you for a little while. Ra's a fellow Aussie, everybody. Oh, there you go. Hello, one Aussie here. I should be sleeping. I know the feeling, right? Radio Jones is here. So he's a fellow Aussie, and Jill Ems. She's in WA. She's just actually gone to bed. So I was not expecting any Aussies at all. And yeah, I got to see a few tonight, so I can't complain at all. And of course, my friends overseas. who've got a lot of cold weather over there. They're all getting. I saw there was a cold snap that came down from Canada and hit a few people. And a friend in Texas put up a photo of snow in their yard when they don't normally get snow. I'm working a job site at the moment, replacing 4 power poles on the highway. Oh, okay. Okay. Got the live streaming going while you're working, watching YouTubes. Good stuff. Excuse my sniffling. Yeah, all right. So it's looking like everything's working okay. Let me see if I can do. Forgive me for a second, everyone. I'm just going to try and see if these clips work. Let's see if I go. Don't forget to smash the thumbs up with the like button, everybody. Okay, that worked. And I just want to try this one here. Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe to my channel for more, rah, rah, rah. And then I do this. Okay, that was very quick. Caught me drinking on the job. All right, so clips work, no sound. Cool. All right, no worries. And okay, this, I'm going to show you a little clip, right? This is something that I've had saved on my computer seriously for, I don't know, I reckon I've had this clip. Oh, gee, how long have I had the internet? I don't know. Let's just say I've had this clip on my computers and I've transferred it to hard drives over the years so I wouldn't lose it. So yeah, anyway, I want to play this clip. It goes for only like a couple seconds, but I just love this clip. Here goes. That's it. No audio. I just love this clip. Oh man. I don't know why I like it so much, but yeah, like I said, I've been transferring it from hard drive to hard drive to computer to computer. I think that clip is probably, I've had that clip longer than I've had some of my children. Does that make, no, hang on. Does that make sense? Because my eldest is like 23, so oh maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Jen was saying before about 1996, so yeah. Oh, excuse my sniffle, everybody. I'm totally getting all blocked up here from the hay fever. So where was I? Yeah, so no sound. Yep, looks like all those clips. I don't think they have sound actually. And when this Land was saying Mennonite Funhouse, can we get 100 likes? Yeah, I'd be lucky to have 15, I think. With actually, what am I now? 19. But yeah, I'd need a few more people to get to 100, but I'm not stressing out over that. Yeah, anyway, everyone, thanks for being here. So what have we got? We've got the coolie, the chili, um, the chili collaboration. Looking forward to that. And then come March, Greg's Kitchen. That's Greg's Kitchen in the USA, not the Australian channel. I've been invited again, which I'm so happy about, to do his marching in with casseroles, and super excited about that because I love making casseroles and we eat a lot of casseroles here. In fact, last night, it's summer here and it's stinking hot, and my wife made a pasta casserole which was outstanding. And so I'm really excited to be part of that collaboration because I got so many cool recipes from last year, from other people's videos in the collaborations as I do with other collaboration videos. And yeah, I'm excited that I've got my chili collaboration this month, and then I've got my casserole collaboration next month. And there's another one coming up which I won't mention because I don't think they've mentioned it privately, that publicly. The person who's here that knows what I'm talking about would be probably knowing what I'm talking about. Hey, Roberta's here. Roberta, it's good to see you. Thank you so much for dropping by. I'm good, thank you. Thank you very much for asking. Yes, hay fever, so I apologise for my sniffling. Yeah, my spirits are lifting. Some of you may have seen that my parents-in-law dropped off a cubby house, or a play. I don't know if do you guys say cubby house overseas? Is that a thing? Cubby house, as in playhouse, where kids go out and okay, Leanne. I'm just hoping I'm mentioning the right thing. Yeah, cubby house, clubhouse. No, I think when kids go to the backyard and they have like a little house, like a little shed that's converted into a playhouse, and they have like a chalkboard, and maybe they set up the dolls, and or maybe whatever, a mini kitchen, or they might have, I don't know, whatever. I'm struggling here. No, Des, we call the kids, sure, we don't call cubbies. Okay, I'm just reading the chat. G'day, Lisa. G'day, Heather. Thanks for being here, Heather. I'm from Tucson. Heather, I went to Tucson. Oh, gee. I don't know. It must have been in the 90s, and man, it was so good. We were doing a road trip in the car, and it was an absolute highlight. Enjoyed it so much. Yeah, so all right, so cubby house. So over here, we say cubby house, but I think overseas you must say a playhouse. So you have it in the backyard for the kids. So yeah, my parents-in-law had an old shed that was converted into like a playhouse, as we say, cubby house for kids, and it had little windows in there, and there's things on the wall where they had posters and stuff like that, and yeah, they dropped that off, and I've now made that into a chicken coop or a hen house. So I'm super excited. That really lifted my spirits, and I'll actually convert that. It's just the basics at the moment to make the girls safe, but I'm looking into getting in there and to adding some better ventilation and giving them some shelving and proper nesting boxes and all that sort of stuff. So that really lifted my spirits. Sorry, I'm just gonna. Oh, Jones, g'day, Joan. Sorry, no, I didn't sneeze. Uh, no, it's no, yes, no. Well, people tune in to watch some guy down under. Yes, no about sneezing. You see it all here. I'm sorry. I'm so close to sneezing. Far out. Excuse me. All right, I just want to quickly go back and make sure I've said hello to everyone, because it's really important that I acknowledge everybody for turning up. G'day to Lisa and Heather and Karen and a treehouse. Well, not so much a treehouse. My cubby house playhouse is under a tree, but not up in the tree. Oh, excuse me. I'm so close to sneezing right now. Broke Calgol Homestead's here. G'day, Broke Calgol. Thanks for being here. Unplanned live. I apologize. No notifications, nothing like that. I'm just trying to make sure my stuff works and get back into the swing of things and say good day to everyone, especially because I've not been around much at all. So yeah, it's been fantastic to just catch up with everyone over the last half an hour or so. It's been great. It's been so long since I've actually chatted or anything like that with so many people. Yeah, the stuck sneeze. Yeah. And then does anybody do the thing where you sneeze but you hold it in, and then my wife's always telling me off, you don't hold in your sneezes because you kill so many brain cells, and but I'm always doing it. Maybe that's why I'm not a rocket scientist, is because I've held in too many sneezes. Let me have a look at chat and see where we're going. How you going out there, Jonesy, on the road? You okay out there working in the middle of the night? Let's see. Sneeze. Oh, Jen, I want to sneeze, but it's just not coming out. It's like it tickles. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Sorry, I just done a little bit of moderating there, which is perfectly fine. It was just, I guess, YouTube chat being a little sensitive. Camping in the basement video for Held in Sneeze. Jen, I'm thinking I've actually watched that video. That's really familiar. I'm going to go check. Not right now, but I'm going to go check. Open your eyes and stare into a really bright light. Oh, you know how many things I've been told and tried? Like, you're supposed to look at scary things, and I've been looking at myself on the computer here for the last 40 minutes, and that's not scared me out of sneezing. Oh, actually, no, I haven't sneezed, have I? Yeah, there you go. The spices are making you sneeze. Yes. Oh man, last night I was grinding some jalapenos, and obviously try not to breathe it in and everything, but I don't know what I was doing, but I breathed in and wow. Yeah, that should have cleared my sinuses for the next week, I reckon. It was wow. But I've now got powdered jalapenos, which is good. Dave Collier Camping's here. G'day, how you going, mate? Good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. Unplanned live stream, as I've just been reminding everyone. Looking at the light makes you sneeze. Actually, the sun. No luck for you there. Yeah, 3 o'clock in the morning. 3 a.m. I'm not going to get much sun at the moment. It's not too far away though. I guess it's is getting late over here. All right. So I'm supposed to be testing things. Well, the idea of me coming on in the middle of the night here for me was to actually test to make sure everything was working, and it's looking fine. I've got the chat replay on the screen, which I was going to get rid of. So yeah, those widget things are working and stuff like that. And looks like Streamlabs is working. It's not kicking people and banning people and stuff like that, which is good. And can I just thank Jesse, Lazy Days Ahead, with Jesse and Lisa, for just consistently dropping links over there. It's just, I don't know. I wonder if Jesse lays in bed at night and rolls over and with his fingers goes www.youtube/ and then he rolls over later and it's www.youtube/ it's just ingrained into Jesse now to be just dropping links all the time. I'm just about to sneeze. I think it's actually going to happen. Everybody tune in the middle of, well, it's not the middle of the night overseas. Tune in to watch some guy sneeze. You had a dream about dropping links. Jen, do tell. Jen, everyone wants to know. Oh, Dave, I'm trying to get this sneeze to happen, mate, and it's not happening. It's been a good 40 minutes now, and it's the most reluctant sneeze ever, I tell you. Then when it happens, it usually happens in like groups of three or so. Um, hey, Jody, or Yodi, how are you, Yodi? May the force be with you, my friend. Um, Great to see you, Jody. Again, Jody, totally unplanned. Just testing some things out and making sure I can actually get things happening again and the camera's working and stuff like that. So, yeah, thank you so much for being here, Jody. In fact, you know what I should do? This is what I should do. Um, let me go to let me design. Let me go down to let me click. Hello, hello. Can I just please? Oh no, wait. There you are. Can I just please acknowledge all these wonderful people who are members of my channel? Um, every single one of these people actually digging for health just here. No, here aren't members anymore. But that doesn't matter because I'd still like to thank them because they were members of my channel and I do appreciate it. Um, so, yeah, can I just please take this opportunity to thank all of these wonderful people for being members of my channel and supporting me for so long. And it has been quite a while. Um, I started memberships, I think, January last year, and so many of these wonderful people have stuck with me all this time. And the super supporters, just here in yellow, Idaho Garden Girl and Tiny Tim Posey, who we all know and adore, have been super supporters of mine since the start, and I do appreciate it. Um, so yeah, look, just thank you so much to all of these wonderful people, and I know there's a whole bunch of familiar names there. We're all one big community, and yeah, it's great to sort of all to get to know each other and stuff like that, and support each other. And I can absolutely guarantee you that every single person here would know at least a few of these people on this screen right now. So, yep. Thank you so much to everyone. I really do appreciate it. Oh, there we go. I can sit back a little bit there. Some new ones, yeah. Recently, at the end of the year, had a couple of new people. I think Joe joined, and Joe Hupp. He's a really nice guy. In a place called Dubbo, in Australia. Really nice guy, and he he loves his big machinery, buses and trucks and stuff like that. And really nice guy, very good manners too, which I really enjoy. Good bloke. Maple Cook's here. Maple Cook is in the house. Everybody, I've got to do my shout out. Maple Cook is my favorite cooking channel on all of YouTube. Um, I've said it a million times and I'll keep on saying it. Maple Cook is my favorite cooking channel on YouTube. Just be aware, though, that Maple Cook does have adult content in his videos, adult language, strong adult language, and innuendos and stuff like that. But his editing and the efforts he goes to for some of his recipes are just incredible. And I have mad respect for the man and his skills and his creativity, enthusiasm, you name it. And uh, I just I can't get enough of. In fact, he doesn't have content really often because his editing takes so much time and his videos take so much time. But um, I cannot recommend Maple Cook enough, everybody. But just a heads up that there will be more than likely adult words being spoken in his videos. Maple Cook, good to see you, mate. Almost called you by a real name there. Apologies. Got away with it, though. Yeah, so anyway, so look, everybody, since there's a few people here, plans, what's, Yeah, we swear a lot on that show. Yeah. And there's also subtle things that he does too. In Maple Cook's most recent video, he was at I guess it was like a sports bar, and while he's talking and everything, there's a little thing going on downstairs in the background, and he noticed it and added a. In fact, he made up the situation. It wasn't a real thing that happened, but he made a joke of it. And there's just little subtle things, little subtle. There's subtle things in his videos that I like, with his warped sense of humor. But yeah, again, just for everybody out there, Maple Cook does have. I keep on saying it, mate. I'm sorry, but um, I don't want to shock everyone out there when they think they're going to this nice, quiet young man that cooks on his stove, and they get Maple Cook instead. But oh, here we go, another Aussie. G'day, Annette. Good to see you. I just had Jill Ems from over in WA on earlier, and I've got Ra and Jonesy and a few other Aussies here actually, so I'm a bit surprised. Thank you so much, Annette. Unplanned. Quickly, I just need to look at chat and make sure I haven't missed anything. Roberta, I just want to say again, Roberta, I'm really happy to see you here. Thanks for dropping in. It's so good to see you, Roberta. As is everybody else, of course. Just some people I've not seen for a while, and I'm so happy to be catching everybody. Keeping Australia awake at one tube at a time. Jen, you're so funny. Jen, I just love your sense of humor. It's fantastic. Thanks, Roberta. Yeah, so look, everyone, my plans for 2023 is pretty much to try and keep up with the cooking and the gardening stuff. If I can, I'm going to try and do a bit more of just a few like 5-minute type videos where it's like, hey, I'm just outside today and I thought I'd check out this or do this, and try and make things a bit more personal, because I pulled back from the community a little bit when I had like my chicken girl passing away, and I was getting beaten down by this insane rodent problem just destroying my orchard and everything, and I was missing everybody, and I'm losing my connection with everyone. I miss everyone, so I think I might try and start doing just the occasional video where it's just chilled out, and hey, look, this is me in the garden with a drink, and look at this wonderful flower. Isn't that a really cool flower? And it just more chilled out stuff rather than sort of, hey everyone, today this is how you make a chili, and hey, this is how you grow garlic. I'll do all that, but yeah, I want to sort of be more connected with everybody and more relaxed, and not feel stressed that I have to be making content about this or that or whatever. I just want to say g'day to everybody and build up my confidence again, and getting on live and just rambling for 30, 40 minutes live, maybe go live out in the garden with the chickens or something, or I don't know, see where it goes. But yeah, just more importantly, like now, everyone, I've just seeing all of your names and reading comments and stuff like that. I've missed it, and I've missed you all. And Klingon Princess, g'day. It's good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, Klingon Princess, I was just saying that. Oh, and the Inquisitive Farm Wife's here. G'day. Sorry, I'm rambling here, but yeah, I just wanted to basically say to everyone that I miss the connection I've had with everybody, and I don't know how to put it. I just miss everybody, and I really want to be interacting and being a part of each other. Oh, I don't know how to explain it. Not that sort of Oh man, I'm losing my words. I'm so sorry. I can't English, everyone, but look, I'm just really happy to see you all, and I'm feeling so good right now that you've all dropped by, and I need to do this more because I miss you all, and I need to get back into it because it's just great. It's really good. Um, Sorry, just oh boy. Anyone watching the replay, just I'm sorry if you've just had to skim through the last 10 minutes. I just um, okay. Let me look at chat for a second. Uh, that's what you call it, Daz in chat. There you go. Oh, Maple Cook, thank you, mate. Money's in the mail, of course. Don't forget. Um, what else? Okay, if I was live, yeah, if I go live in the garden, I will try and time it at a better time, Jen, because I could get in the garden now and it'd be great for you guys, but you're not going to see much. You'd need I was going to say torch. Over here, we say a torch, but flashlight. People say flashlight overseas. In Australia, we call them a torch. A torch. But obviously, a torch is like a stick with fire, and you get your torch snuffed on Survivor and stuff like that. But yeah, where am I going with this anyway? Oh man, I need a drink of my non-alcoholic brown cream soda. Okay, chat. Where are we? Okay, so and it's saying, not sure if everyone knows, but YouTube will be. Yep. Okay. YouTube families therapy. Roberta, I was actually saying that just recently. No Parts Garage, Mike. G'day, mate. Totally unplanned live, Mike. I'm just here to test things and try to make sure things work so I can do this properly. And a whole bunch of people have turned up and just made my day, such as yourself. Good to see you, Mike. I imagine you're out there shoveling snow like so many other people, Mike. Um, that's No Parts Garage, everybody. That's Mike. Oh, I'm getting so sidetracked here. I'm sorry, everyone. A torch and a spanner. Oh, thank you, Leanne. A torch here involves a fire and a stick. Yeah, right. It's like Survivor. It's like you don't want to get your torch snuffed on Survivor. And just for the record, Survivor is my favorite show of all time. I've watched every season, and I've watched them all from season 1 to current a couple of times. I like that show so much. Anyway, LP, g'day LP. Oh man, there's so many cool people that dropped in tonight, my time, today, your time. This is awesome. Inquisitive Farm Wife and Roberta, Blue, Jen. Jen loves Survivor. See, I knew I liked you, Jen. Of course, Lazy Days Ahead with as if I had to think about it, Jesse and Lisa. Jesse just consistently dropping those links. Thank you so much. Oh man, LP, I'm really happy to see you, LP. I was just saying earlier that I've lost touch with everyone, and I went through a bit of a bad patch and stepped away from a lot of live streams and chatting and my own live streaming, and I've really missed everyone. And man, I tell you what, just tonight, this is not what I expected. I was not sitting here at 8 o'clock last night, 9, 10 o'clock last night, thinking I'm going to go live and see all these cool people. And I'm so glad I did. Just thank you so much, everyone. I needed this, and it's awesome. Now we have to talk serious for a minute, everyone. Mennonite Farmhouse, Leanne has never watched Survivor. Leanne. Where else are we in chat? Oh, thank you so much, everybody. So okay, so the plan is that this year my channel will be the usual cooking and the gardening and collaboration videos if I'm invited. Love doing those. I love the experience. I love being in a collaboration. And then um, I have people say to me sometimes, "Oh, you're a classically trained chef. You must know how to cook." Yeah, I know how to cook a lot of things, but I can tell you what, since I came onto YouTube and started joining collaborations, wow, there is so much food that I did not realize other people make that I just did not know existed. It's crazy. And I'm getting so many cool recipes from being in collaborations. It's great. And I love being part of a collaboration because it forces me to commit to something and put the thinking gear on and try and think about what I'm going to do. And yeah, it gives me something to look forward to. Um, so as I quickly look into the chat, Blue says you tend to steer clear of reality shows like that. Yeah, look, Blue, as far as reality TV goes, oh, MT Homestead's here. G'day, Mike and Terry. I assume it's, oh, I'm going to say Mike, but I don't know. It could be Terry. Maybe Mike would come in under his own name. You know what? I'm going to say g'day to Terry. Excuse my sniffling. It's Terry. Hi, Terry. Forgive me. I've got hay fever. But yeah, look, reality TV. I like the reality TV like Top Chef, where there's no crazy funny stuff. There's no weird stuff. It's actual chefs competing and going for real prizes and stuff like that. And I do like my Survivor. Survivor's managed to keep out iffy stuff. Like I don't do these real housewives or that sort of stuff. I'm not interested in that stuff. I like, I guess, competition reality type stuff, but it's got to be more sort of no silly things going on and no attention grabbing antics and over the top people. Okay, Survivor has some of those, but not as bad. Excuse my sniffling. Okay, back to chat for a second. Everyone's saying g'day to everybody. Yep, Ginger's saying that she does love the fellowship of collaborations too, and the light-hearted, funny things we do in our videos. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, collaborations have been so much fun. And Karen, have you done any pickle videos yet, Daz? Karen, it's funny you say that. I am actually going to be doing a mustard pickles video. I'm probably going to record that in the next couple of weeks, but it's probably not going to go onto my channel for a little bit because I'm backed up with, I've got commitments to, I think I've got commitments to 3 collaborations, and there's a few gardening things that I need to get out of the way too. But Karen, is mustard pickles the type of thing you're talking about, Karen? Because that's actually my next pickling video. If you could say pickling. I don't know. It's pick. Oh, is it pickling? But yeah, anyway, I'm going to be doing good old mustard pickles. It's something that I grew up on here, and I actually disliked most of my life as a child and a teenager. And I'd always go to my nan's place at the farm or my other grandmother's place at a country town. And back in the day, there was mustard pickles on everything, and I could not stand it. Now I can't get enough of it, and I've run out, and I need to make more. So yeah, I do have a mustard pickles video coming out, and I was going tonight. I was actually going to make my tomato relish. I've already done a video on it, but I'm debating whether maybe I might go live while I make my tomato relish and just ramble while I'm making it. So yeah, sorry, just while I scroll back, I just want to make sure I don't miss anybody. Daz, you should watch Sorted Food on YouTube. All right, Annette, I will check that out. I like somebody feed Phil. He's delightful. Okay, I'm going to check that out. Klingon Princess. Klingon Princess. The new series of Picard comes out soon, doesn't it? In fact, I think it's the final. I think it's the final season for Picard, isn't it? Sorry, I go from talking pickles to Star Trek. Ben's over acres here. Sorry, Ben's over acres. Sorry. You probably thought I froze then. I thought I was about to sneeze on my screen. It didn't happen. Homestead Aquarius is here. Robert, I'm so sorry, mate. I'm so caught up here in just rambling and as I've been saying for the last hour, unscheduled live stream where I'm supposed to be testing stuff. So yeah, Robert, good to see you, mate. I hope you're well. I'm scrolling back through chat, everybody. I do apologize. I saw a Jen mentioning test mode. I've gone back. Hang on. If we're in test mode, oh, sorry, Jen. Hang on. I'm going back through chat. Sorry. So I'm trying to scroll back through. Okay, so Karen's got a garden full of cucumbers. Okay, well, cucumbers are in mustard pickles, but I guess you're talking about actual pickling. I don't have anything. I was planning on pickling a few things. I was going to do pickled onions, actually, Karen, and I went and got enthusiastic with the dehydrator, and I've made a lot of onion powder and I've made a lot of onion rings. I absolutely love making onion rings in the dehydrator. Just getting fresh onions, slicing them, separating them, dehydrating them, putting them in a jar. They're so crispy, really crispy, like a deep fried onion ring. They've got that intense flavor of the onion, and your breath is going to be a bit strong, but also they have a real sweetness. The sugars really come out, and it's one of my favorite things to eat at the moment. I've actually got a couple of the kids onto them now, and when we have burgers and steak sandwiches and even hot dogs here, we put these onion rings on. So I haven't been able to pickle my pickled onions because I've used way too many onions for the dehydrating, and the rest I keep in storage for general use. I apologize, everyone. I know I'm falling back in chat. So mustard pickles is a completely different thing if you make it yourself. So Benzovacas. Barb was, yep. So g'day, Barb. Sorry, I'm scrolling through Homestead Aquarius. Maple Cook wanted to collab. Oh, wow. Sorry, I'm scrolling, everyone. I'm trying to keep up. I'm trying not to lose. All of your comments mean so much to me, and I don't want to miss anything. Klingon Princess is saying yes. I assume that's to me mentioning Picard being the last season. I didn't realize it was chat on the screen. Poor cowgirl. All right, so I'm scrolling. Yes, Klingon Princess. I've really enjoyed Picard. Absolutely loved it. Still scrolling, everybody. I'm feeling a bit like MT Homestead. I always joke with Mike and Terry. when I go into the MT Homestead live chats, I'll always say, "G'day, Mike and Terry," and I'll wait 25 minutes or whatever for you to say hello to me, because Mike and Terry are just so popular, and it takes them, not all the time, but it's not uncommon for Mike and Terry to catch up on chat, because they just have so many people in their chat leaving comments. All right, so scrolling. Karen was saying yes. I think Karen was talking about pickling, like pickling cucumbers and stuff like that. Yep. I don't have anything that I'm going to be pickling at the moment. I guess, as I said, the closest thing at the moment is I'm going to be doing mustard pickles, and I'm debating whether I'm going to live stream when I make my tomato relish, which I've already done a video on. Still scrolling. I'm so sorry, everybody. I hope there's nothing important I've missed out on. Excuse me. Everyone's saying g'day to everybody. Pickled garlic. Yes, actually. Klingon Princess. I harvested my garlic. I'm so behind. I've got a video still to come out on that, and I've actually considered pickling some garlic, just a couple of jars. Thank you very much for mentioning that, because Karen, that might be something I might look at doing. I might actually pickle some garlic. So scrolling back through chat. I'm sorry, I'm missing. Oh, I'm so far behind. I had some gherkin pickle juice left over from my pickles and saved it. I put a poblano pepper in the jar for a few days. Had juice to apply. The pepper was pickled. Very cool, Roberta. Very nice. Ginger says I've got 33 thumbs up. Hey, thanks everybody. Oh, 12 Stone Ranchers here. G'day. Sorry, I'm really behind in chat, and totally unplanned being live today. So I'm all over the place. Still scrolling through chat, sorry. And I've got hay fever and I'm all blocked up, so I apologize for the sniffling. Still scrolling through. Blue's done Asian pickled baby garlic. I really need to pickle some ginger. I didn't get to grow ginger, and I really need to, because you can essentially buy ginger, get some good ginger from a supermarket, go the organic one to start off with, and get it planted into a pot, and you'll have so much ginger. And I really want to pickle my own ginger. We cook a lot of Asian here, my wife and I, and my own pickled ginger I don't have, and I really should. So I should be taking notes. This is some really good stuff coming up at the moment, everybody. That my pickled garlic, pickled ginger. I want to pickle some onions now. In fact, I think Blue pickled onions just recently, didn't you, Blue? I'm really behind in chat. I'm sorry. I'm trying to look. Oh, wow. I think I'm really behind in chat. Sorry, everybody. Okay, people saying g'day to Byron. Byron, sorry, mate. I'm so behind here. Okay, Blue's saying ginger is ready to harvest on the windowsill. Oh, no, hang on. Ginger is next. It's ready to harvest on the windowsill. Oh, there you go. Tina Ladybug. Tina, I was going to comment. Man, what was it? I've got this thing, everybody, with Tina Ladybug. She drops the most beautiful quick food videos all the time. And I always seem to click on them at 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. And it drives me crazy, because the food's always good. There's something on the grill, or, oh, man. And yeah, Tina, you had a video, I'm pretty sure it was yesterday, that came out, and I didn't click on it because it got too late for me. And Yeah, you totally made me think of it. All right, so I need to scroll back just to make sure. Tina dropped in. Blue's got a couple of pickled onion videos. There you go. So Karen, if you haven't checked out Blue's channel, Blue's Self Reliance, um, if you're not, I don't know if you're familiar with Blue. Blue is fantastic. Blue used to work as a chef, and Blue knows her way around the kitchen. And oh man, she's a TV star now. I mean, Blue's been on a reality TV show. Say reality TV show. Blue's been on a TV show late last year where she helps you save money and stuff like that. And Blue's famous, everybody. Where are we going? I'm trying to catch up. Everybody's saying g'day. There's Tina. Oh, I think I'm catching up. Oh, I caught up. There we go. Hey, Barb. Hey, homie. Sorry, everybody. That probably sounded really tacky, but it's a private joke between Barb and I. It's yeah, I call Barb homie now. Long story. Yes, there you go, Karen. Karen, if you don't mind me asking, what was your location? Was it? I'm just trying to think if I'd. Hang on, I'm trying to scroll. Did I just miss something? Good to see you, Barb. Hope all's well over there, Barb, and your beautiful chickens are doing well. Your beautiful chooks. Welcome to my first 24-hour live. You know what, Jen? My first 24-hour live. I think my very first live stream on YouTube was a test live stream where, like this, I came on at like, I don't know, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, okay, everyone, I'm just making sure the camera works. And it's my old streaming gear from when I used to stream video games and the green screen behind me and all sort of stuff. And that test live stream, I think that went for about 3.5 hours or something. It was crazy. But no 24-hour live stream. No. Oh, man. In fact, what kids are being, it's 3:30. Kids will be getting up for school in 3 hours. I might stay up and make them pancakes for breakfast, I think. Who wants pancakes? Anybody? Oh, so Karen, you're in Western Australia. That's why you've got... Okay, Karen, I'm sorry. I didn't think you were in Western Australia. Why am I thinking something else? That's why you have a lot of cucumbers in the garden at the moment, Karen. Yeah, sorry, Karen. I don't know what I was thinking. Hey, it's what did I say? 3:30 in the morning. I'm surprised that I know my own name right now. There you go. Pancake party, everybody. Everybody head over. Yeah, so I think I might do some actually, you know what? I have two sourdough starters. I had this fear that I used to do sourdough all the time, and I lost interest. I let it die. Blah blah blah. So then, Lisa from Yogi Hollow Farm, she started doing sourdough and talking about sourdough in her live streams late last year, and it really got me the urge to get back into my sourdough. So I made a sourdough starter, and I got that going, and it was going well. And then I started getting really worried that I was not going to pay attention to it. So I made a second sourdough starter. And I've now become emotionally attached to the second sourdough starter and the first sourdough starter. And I actually have the jars marked differently so I know which is the original and which is the second. They're only a couple of weeks difference, but I now have two sourdough starters that I keep, and I just can't let one go. So I actually went out tonight and last night here and fed both of them. So yeah, I was planning on making a whole bunch of sourdough loaves day after tomorrow, but I'm thinking I might get some sourdough. Yep, look at Roberta's comment. Yep, sourdough. I think I might do some sourdough pancakes for the kids in the morning, and because I've got two starters and I'm going to have more than enough sourdough bread. So, yeah, I might use up one and make some pancakes, sourdough pancakes, as well as normal pancakes, because some of the kids aren't crazy about the sourdough pancakes. Um, yeah, so, all right, let me get back to chat for a second and just make sure I've caught up with everybody. Mail me a pancake. No worries, Jen. Actually, yeah, you know what? They'll slip into an envelope nicely. It'd be nice and cheap for postage. Done, Jen. There you go. Can't guarantee it's going to be in the same condition that I sent it, but hey, I'll try. Maybe I won't put syrup on it either. It might not work. Looking at chat, Darcy at the Purposeful Pantry is the queen of dehydrating. Yeah, absolutely, Heather. Yeah, I've been watching her for quite a long time, easily before I had my YouTube channel. And yeah, she's a very knowledgeable lady, and I definitely respect her opinion on a lot of stuff. Absolutely. All right, so there was something I was going to say. Leanne, I do have sourdough dehydrated. I've got some flaked in a jar. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Just I don't know. I'm slipping. Sorry. For the Aussies watching, I've got my camera stuck with blue tack, so the blue tack's going soft and the camera's tilting. Leanne, yeah, I do have sourdough starter dehydrated as an emergency, but I've become attached to these two sourdough starters, and yeah, so I just leave them in the fridge, and I generally leave them for a week on average. Um, Sometimes I'll leave them for 2 weeks if I just have a bit of a bad sort of slump, like recently. But I do, yes, broke cowgirl. Yeah, that's right. You can freeze it apparently. I've not done it myself. I pretty much have it dehydrated just in case. Um, but yes, I kick my sourdough starter just a little bit. I'm talking about, I don't know, maybe 2 tablespoons, I guess, maybe in each jar, and they sit in the fridge. And generally, I try to do sourdough on the weekends for the family. So it can be a week in between my sourdough being brought back. But yeah, look, I've left it up to 2 weeks and it's been fine. So, what about everyone out there? Do you feed your sourdough daily? Do you leave it weekly? Do you leave it longer? Yeah, it'd be really cool to see what everyone else does. As I scroll back into chat and try and catch up. Scrolling back. Still scrolling. I think I've actually recorded myself. Yeah, I did actually. I recorded. I did. I recorded. I was going to do a video on dehydrating sourdough starter, and I've actually recorded it with no audio. I was going to talk over it later and maybe put a headshot in or whatever. And yeah, I have to have a look at that. I'm pretty sure I've got video of yeah, dehydrating sourdough from late last year. Okay, scrolling through chat. Looking. There you go. Gaffer tape works for webcams. Blue. Look, I've got a second cam here, Blue, which has got some sticky tape. That one's sitting there doing nothing. Scrolling through chat. So Annette never made sourdough starter. It's good fun. It's like I said, you need to commit to it. It's something you do need to look after. But what you can do is once you go through the process of having a nice living starter that you're happy with, you can leave it in the fridge and let it go for a week or two at a time. I do it. I know a lot of other people do it, and it's fine. Just scrolling back through chat. I tend to feed mine daily, but mine is a monster. Go Blue. What else? I have a few jars of sourdough discarded in the fridge. I took one out and put it on the counter without fitting it and reached the top of the jar. Oh, that's cool, Jen. I threw out my sourdough starter and switched to Amish Friendship Bread Starter. It's much more versatile and doesn't have to be fed once every 5 days. Okay, I'm not aware of that. That's a new one to me. But like I said, I just put my starter into the fridge and absolutely guaranteed 7-8 days, not an issue. I just feed it and it jumps right back and away I go. Yo, don't act like you're too good for duct tape. Homestead Aquarius. Yeah, I'm not aware of Friendship Bread. I'm gonna thanks for mentioning that. I'll look that up. That's a new one on me, everybody. Yeah, cool. I'm gonna wind things up. Thank you so much to everybody for being here. I've missed you all as I adjust the camera. I've missed you all so much, and it's really good to. It feels so good just to connect with everyone again and just get in touch and to see a whole bunch of familiar names. And yeah, I've missed it. It's been a while since I've been live, and yeah, look, I just came on to make sure the camera worked and would hold out, and it has, and stuff like that. And yeah, microphone is broken, the attachment's broken, but you can hear me okay, I guess. So yeah, that's good for next time. And the streaming software, I use Melon, and that's working fine. I seem to have managed to find my way around it and work everything out. So pretty good. Okay, so Charles still has his recipe on friendship bread. I need to look this up. I'm not aware of this friendship bread, everybody. There you go. Byron's mentioning it too. You've excuse my sniffling, everybody. You've opened my eyes to something new here, everybody. Thank you. There you go, Homestead Aquarius. Man, you guys, I don't know friendship bread. Someone said it was Amish. Is that right? Is friendship bread an Amish recipe? Pretty much, we don't have Amish people over here, so everything Amish is very sort of, unless we see it on TV, we're not familiar with it over here. Yes, it's Amish. Okay, all right, yeah, yeah, okay. 1870s. Okay, I'll check it out, Heather. Thank you, because yeah, I do watch their content off and on, and I will go back and have a look. Yeah, excuse me for my sniffling. Yeah, I'm absolutely not aware of friendship bread, everybody, and yeah, I'm really keen to see because everybody's mentioning it, and yeah, it might be a little bit different, so I need to check it out. All right, look, I just first of all I need to thank Jesse so much for dropping links consistently as Jesse does. And as I say that, there we go. I'm going to jump on those links for the friendship bread. That's really cool. Thank you so much for mentioning it, everybody. That's what I love about how, we all, either through our videos or live streams, especially, things will pop up and you learn because you never stop learning. And that's a total new one on me. And I'm pretty excited when it comes to food and gardening and stuff like that. Um, if there's something new or a better way of doing things, you name it, a different way, I want to know about it. And yeah, Joe, um, oh, Leanne, thank you. Um, Joe, good to see you, mate. Everybody, Joe, this is Joe. Joe, I was talking about you earlier, mate. Just letting everyone know that everybody that was here earlier, Joe, that's a member of my channel that I mentioned, from Joe, you're a dubbo, aren't you, mate? This is the Joe I was talking about, a fellow Aussie, everybody. So, yes, Joe, look, I was just jumping on to do a test to make sure everything worked so I could do a proper live stream eventually. And everybody turned up, and yeah, your ears must have been burning, mate. Yeah, fantastic. So yeah, Joe, yeah, it's so cool, mate. I was only telling everyone earlier that you're in Dubbo and you love your big rigs and stuff like that, um, and you need to pay me, Joe, because I was telling everyone how. Yeah, I'm expecting a check in the mail, Joe. Leanne, thank you so much. You didn't have to do that. Thank you, Leanne. We're having a testing party. There you go, Roberta. And Roberta, it's good to see you too. I'm really wrapped from by. Others not there yet. No, it's not. Oh man, Brooke Cowgirl.
Happy Groundhog Day.
Jen, Heather, Charles, Robert. Oh man, everybody! Thank you so much for being here with this test stream. Blue, well, listen, the GIF went down. Yeah, right, Blue. Yeah, there's no dinosaurs stuck on the screen and everything this time. This was the most proper live stream I've ever been to. Oh man, far out. Yeah, I had no intention of being up this late, so you know what? I'm gonna just stay up now and make pancakes for the kids. Well, my stream froze. I don't know. No, I'm back again. Yeah, so my plan now is that I'm going to make some sourdough pancakes as I adjust my camera again. I'm going to make some sourdough pancakes and some normal pancakes for the kids that are fussy. And I tell you what, everybody, I've got a video coming out in about, I think it's about 4 hours' time. Let's say 4 hours. And it's how I upgrade baked beans. So I would love for you all to go check out that video and give it a thumbs up and get it pushed into the algorithm and make it just really super famous. And my retirement video, the video I retire on, a baked bean upgrade video. Oh man, Joe, I'm so wrapped you turned up, mate. Thank you. It's so funny how, yeah, I was only talking about you earlier. Barb, thank you so much, Barb, for being here. Always good to see you, Barb. Homie. Oh, Heather, thank you. It's so kind. Yeah, look, it's just, what do I say? Totally unplanned, and I still haven't sneezed. I can guarantee you, once I turn off this screen and everything, I'll probably go to a sneezing fit. It's, I don't know. All right, so I think I've caught up with everybody and making sure I'm just reading all the comments. Yeah, Joe, I know all about the body clock, mate. I pretty much, just quickly, everybody, I pretty much did shift work from, I got an apprenticeship as a chef when I was in year 11 at school. When I finished year 11, I started an apprenticeship as a chef. And 2 years into that, I started doing shift work. And then for the rest of my working life, that was up until I was almost 50, I did shift work. So I know all about the body clock, mate. So my shift work was mainly overnight. So even now, as much as I try, Joe, I I need to take medication to make me sleep at night. Otherwise, I'm pretty much wired to be awake during the night and then go to sleep at around probably 7 a.m. or so. It's just there you go. Start at 5:30, finish at 2:30. Yeah, it's just wired into me, and I just cannot shake it. And yeah, it's just the way it goes. And oh, there you go, circadian, circadian. Hang on, I'll get my Englishing happening again. Oh, my camera keeps on slipping. Circadian rhythm or circadian? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go circadian rhythm. We'll see what happens there. Um, oh, and YouTube Life will mess with your body clock too. Terrible if you let it. You got a point there too, Robert. Definitely circadian. Thanks, Jen. Thank you very much. Thanks, Blue. Thank you. Um, yeah, but you know what? That whole YouTube body clock thing, it means we can all connect. I mean, I've got my mate Blue from the UK. I've got people from the USA, Canada. It's fantastic. It's just body clock or not. You know what? It's just the best to be able to, you know, catch up. And so what if it's not daylight outside for me right now? I've just had the most awesome time, totally unplanned time with everyone. And yeah, thank you so much. Um, I haven't been to bed yet and had mac and cheese for breakfast. How about it? You win the day, Homestead Aquarius. Hang on, that needs. Let me do this. Homestead Aquarius. That needs a. I assume you heard that. My headphones aren't working. Hang on, let's try again. My headphones are gone. I can't hear any feedback audio at all. So I think I was not. I've lost audio. Well, anyway, Homestead Aquarius wins the day. Well done, mate. And oh, Lisa's still here. I didn't realize you were still here, Lisa. Joe, thank you so much for still being a member, mate. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm slipping again. Oh, there we go. Joe, thanks, mate. Really cool to see you again, Joe. And it's so funny how your ears must have been burning. All right, everybody. I need to wrap this up. I'm gonna go make pancakes. I just quickly haven't had breakfast. Normally don't, but you do have a coffee. And used to get up at 9 p.m. for work, 10 to 6, trying to change it. Yeah, Heather, that's pretty much the hours I worked most of my working career, and I personally enjoyed it. But it was very hard because we've got 6 kids, and so I went through the whole process of having all those 6 kids being born and trying to have a life with my wife and kids, and but sleeping during the day when there was school sports, or sleeping at night, or having to go to work when there was maybe a school concert or things like that. So I definitely sacrificed a lot. But it is what it is, and things have worked out okay in the end. So yeah, I mean, I'm just thankful that I was able to, earn money and provide for my family. And they've now got a house to live in and somewhere safe to be. So, and we live in a beautiful part of Australia, and that wouldn't have happened without hard work and everything. So, yeah. All right, everybody, I'm going to head off. I'm just making sure I'm catching everybody 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. Okay, Heather. Yep. All right, Jen, Roberta, Klingon Princess, Yogi Hollow Farm, Lisa, Robert, Joe, Charles, Jesse, Lisa, Blue, Leanne. Oh, gee, look, where am I going? I've scrolled too far. There was Broke Cowgirl. There was, oh, gee, I don't know. Just everybody, thank you so much. Karen, I'm sorry. And Karen, I will not get Western Australia out of my head now. I promise. Thank you all so much, everybody. Yeah, this was really, really good fun. And I don't know how it started and how it went and everything, but I enjoyed it. Thank you so much. And you know what? I'm just going to push the end stream button, and that way you can get rid of me. All you Aussies, I hope you have a great night. And all my friends overseas. Everyone, thank you so much, everyone. I really appreciate it. Good night, good day, and thank you so much, everybody. I really do mean it. Just thank you. Bye, everybody. Confirmation screen. Yes.